I finally remembered the challenge that I was thinking of yesterday, and that was the blind run. And it's kind of like the blind bramball run at the same time, because I feel like they are very much similar in what they do. They are both utility orbs that are only really useful in decks that can abuse their mechanics. And a lot of the enemies just are completely immune to them, which is why I'm not such a huge fan. They are uncommon orbs for some reason as well, which I'm not super convinced as to why, but regardless, that is what we are going to be doing today. Also going to absolutely be prioritizing, the Bramball upgrades here, because at level 3, they do gain a very fun mechanic called Overflow. That is going to be my source of AoE damage for the day, as Overflow, well, not full AoE, it is pretty good. Basically means any excess damage you do have is going to be carried over onto the next enemy. So there, I did 114. It will just mean that I will be doing 54 to the back one after I do the 60 to the front one. And the 3 relics that I will be starting with, along with the Bramball and the Darkness Turball, which are just locking down and blinding, are the Sand Arrows, attacks applying blind 4 to enemies. The special one here, Pocket Sand. When an enemy hits you with a melee attack, apply blind 10 to that enemy. So you're applying 10% chance to blind, if they do happen to hit you, which shouldn't happen. And then Smoke Mod. Bombs applying blind 10, or blind 1 whenever a bomb does damage to an enemy. So it should just be doing passive blind buildup. They are, generally speaking, pretty good. And I do quite like them. I've been kind of toying with the idea of skipping the first 2 relics I find, and I think that is what is going to happen, because I kind of want to simulate it. Like, I wanted to do the challenge run as though I would finding it in a run type thing, right? So like, I could find these 3 relics as the first 3 relics, but I just want to skip the first 2. So Sand Arrows, we'll just say that was my starting relic. The Pocket Sand is what I got from that relic encounter there. And then whatever I'm gonna get from this elite fight, if I manage to navigate properly, will be my 3rd relic. And I think that's fairly reasonable considering it is... I feel like it's just kind of simulating it actually. Which, I mean, self-imposed rules, so. That's just what we're gonna go with today. I feel like it's pretty reasonable anyway. Upgrade my Bramball here, and then head into the elite fight. Let's see how this is gonna go. A Minotaur. So I'll be honest, this is not my first time I have been attempting this challenge for 5 attempts now? Like, it's not been too far. But I will say, the Minotaur elite fight, honestly, any of the, anything except for the pea shooter elite fight on the first floor is completely free. Like, there is no shot I'm ever taking damage from this, Minotaur here, because it hasn't been able to move from the starting position. And then I'm still getting another Bramball hit on top of that. Granted, it's not doing a ton of damage, but it does mean that it cannot move. On top of the fact that it's already up to 39 blind. And good luck moving again, bud. You're stuck. And stuck even more. So this is kind of why the elite fights are generally pretty not bad for me to take on, at least on floor 1. Afterwards, it's kind of dicey because it's less important, or more important, but still. The point stands! There we go, finishing it off. With a bad shot, granted, but honestly, it was dead anyway, it had no health left. Upgrade my final Bramble here, and then I'm just gonna Why'd I look? I did want to do my self-imposed rules, though. Okay. Sue me. And then I will just head down to the question mark here. Probably didn't matter which way I went, but I did want to get the secondary question mark over here. Okay. First time I've ever misnavigated on the gambling chip. Honestly, that's okay. I'm not too worried about getting that extra one. This does allow me to upgrade another orb, which, granted, I probably could have them all to max, but I am very stingy with my gold and refuse to upgrade anything past the first time. Anytime I get offered or every single time, even if I have plenty of gold, it's just like, well, I'm wasting money. What if I need it in the future, right? It's like that, it's absolutely like the good old RPG mentality, you know? You're holding on to this level 1 health potion for 95% of the game. Okay, we will snag up the Bramball upgrade here, and then finally head into this thing here. I'm not sure what way I want to go. I've been looking at these paths, and I cannot decide. Peglinarino's Pendant. I do quite like this one. Collected gold contribute to damage. I'll take it. And then I think I'm gonna head this way. I don't think it matters either way. I think I get the same amount of fights. But this way I get a duplicate all orbs, which frankly I probably shouldn't have taken because I don't have that many upgraded orbs, and now I'm just gonna have to spend a ton of time upgrading all my orbs. Not so great. Orbs start with 5 pegs worth of damage. That means that on my brick shots, I'm still gonna be doing the effect, which is nice. Yeah, I definitely should not have taken that mirror. Absolutely not. That was a complete mistake on my behalf. Alas, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. At least some of my brambles were actually maxed out by that point, so it's still okay what happened, but it's not the best thing that could have happened, right? It's not the best outcome. But again, here's what I'm saying about the elite fights being completely free on the first floor. This thing not going to be able to move for the entire until it's dead. Like, and it's dying already. I do enough damage and it can't move. It's fine. Honestly, maybe I break my own rules. I don't know though. Let's see. I'll do each shot a random slot becomes a portal that can teleport orbs to the top. That seems pretty good to me. Get some decent damage at least on everything. Let's see. I do think the basic blade might be better in this scenario, right? Because you're getting +1, +0. Your non-crits are going to be a bit better, but I do need some form of healing, so at least the super boots might provide that to me somewhat. Need to get down to the I need to get down to the Bramball pretty quickly because it also makes the slime boss really free. It does make the mole boss like nearly impossible, but it does make the slime boss like completely free. It makes it so it can't move as well, believe it or not, which is actually ridiculous. On top of this pumpkin pie hole, actually doing, it knocked some stuff up to the top multiple times, which is really nice. Let's see. All orbs gain +0, +4. I think I want that. I'm gonna try and find a refresh relic later on, but having a 12 damage overflow orb is gonna be really good. Hopefully I can get blind my blind orbs up to level 3 for this boss, on top of having some sort of healing by that point. Because this boss is kind of scary to me. So is the wall, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like I could handle the wall. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm happy. I've only ever made it to the second floor boss on this one time, and it went very poorly. I'll be honest, I was at like 30 health going into it with the Wand of Skulltimate power. Might not have been the best choice for me to take, so yeah, that was fun. What is really fun, though, is because these slimes actually have to move to do damage to me because they jump onto my head, Bramble fully negates them. Even if they're directly in front of me, they can't do anything, which is awesome. There we go. Finishing it off. Upgrade. Oh my goodness. When's the shop? Okay, it's not for a little if I make it the right way, or even if I make it the way I expect to go, it's not going to be for a while, which is this way. I did want to go the other way. I do think I got an extra relic that way, but alas, you can't always get what you want. Okay, hopefully I can get through this relatively fine. Relatively unscathed, that is. Probably, honestly, just going to go straight for the Bramble here again. Going to try and hit the refresh plus the crit. Get some overflow happening. Come on, hit the crit! Hit the crit! You're not gonna hit the crit, are you? How did it make it? I shot it to the left, and it made it into the far right hole 3 separate times. I have no idea how that happened, but it did. I'm not complaining. Too much, but here we are. I'm just confused more than anything. Alright, here we go. Hopefully I can get a fairly good Bramble off here again. Really want to just get overflow, finish off this middle guy, get rid of the chip damage if I can. If I hit a crit, I'm doing it. Definitely. Yes, that was really good. And then what's also really nice is that it allows this little guy to get pulled out in front when it normally wouldn't have. I need some more refreshes though, and some more crits. I'm realizing that now, because both are incredibly valuable to me. Okay, same thing is going to occur here as what was happening beforehand. Granted, I'm not able to kill it this time because of the one poor refresh location, which is frankly fine. Just simply fine. Exquisite, if you will. I'm actually going to save all my gold here for the shop, although I probably could have spent some. Probably. But here we are. This way I can buy all 4 of the relics if all 4 are good. I highly doubt all 4 will be good, but you never know, right? Maybe in some weird universe, like, it's the 4 best relics that I ever could want. I don't know. Beats me. Okay, hopefully I finish this off kinda quick. I want to save as many pegs as I possibly can here for the super boots afterwards. So I do need to, again, I want to save as much gold as I can while also healing. And of course I make it into the fire pit. Not so great, but I am able to heal a little, which I like. Ooh, okay, so 3 are good? 2 are good. 2 are good. I'm never going to refresh with this many orbs, really. But you have +1 orb discards. That is good. Bombs dealing +10 damage. That's also pretty good. And then, honestly, I will remove one of these level 1 Darkness Deter balls. I don't think it's that valuable. Upgrading them is probably going to be more valuable. Even spending the extra money, which I really don't want to do, because again, the RPG effect of, well, what if I need this gold later on, is kicking in. That was a big shot. Wow, that was a big overflow shot. Really happy I have overflow on these bramballs for this fight particularly. Definitely making it a lot easier than it needs to be. Or than it normally should be. Not easier than it needs to be. I'm happy with how difficult it is. Or lack thereof difficulty, I should say. And bullying. Bullying the fight. Okay. Hopefully I can pick up some gold and some healing along the way. Of course not. Of course I just fall straight into the fire pits anytime I have decent healing. That was a good heal though. Thank you, Super Boots. Finally a good healing. I hate this fight. I really need to learn to actually slow down the fight on this one, because it's absolutely the strat to go with. I'm just too impatient. Like there, it would have gone really good if I just, you know, slowed down the fight. But again, too impatient. My impatience is the death of me. Go into you. Hopefully I hit this crit. Not quite. That's okay. I'm not that worried. It is some pretty bad chip damage here, but honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's pretty bad, I'll be honest. But I should be able to heal after this, so I'm not that worried. And then I will upgrade another Darkness Turbo, all the way to level 3 this time. Oh, dang it, I didn't want to go this way. I wanted to go to that extra question mark. Round Guard. You are immune to damage while reloading. Well, it probably won't happen very often. There is a scenario where it does happen one time, so maybe it'll be useful. And then the Elite Fight. The Elite Fight's actually kind of scary to me. There is a lot of chip damage that goes off here, but I'm hoping that because of Overflow and Bramballs, I will be fine. On top of just crits, if I do crit, massive damage. Please go into the hole. No, it didn't go into the portal. That's a little unfortunate. But we'll be fine. Oh, now you want to go into the hole. Now, when I don't have Overflow or crit. Oh my. Ridiculous. But honestly, not that bad because it does allow this guy to be pulled out in front with the Bramball Brambles. That's actually getting a lot more use than I thought. And this fight is now over. It's not going to be able to move again. And if it does, it'll just be blind anyway. I will upgrade twice and heal once. Ooh, okay. Prevent the first time you lose health each battle. This is actually huge. I really want to take the Crits Models, please. However, hear me out. So the Crits Models, please, it's absolutely stronger if I hit more than one crit. I'm barely hitting one crit right now, so it's kind of fringe. But the Puppet, prevent the first time you lose health each battle. That is going to be huge for this fight in particular. It does a 30 damage attack, like, on the first or second time. That just gives me, like, 5 extra turns worth of damage, which I am more than happy to take. Let's see what's in this side, though. Darkness of Turball! Yes, I will gladly tribute a Darkness of Turball to power up my other one. This just means I am that much closer to having this many level 3 orbs in my deck, which is a lot. I will be honest, that is a lot. Okay, let's see. hit the one refresh I've got. Hopefully it goes into the portal. It does. And maybe hit the crit. Maybe it hits a crit. No, it missed it just barely though. That's okay. I'm not too worried. I would be a lot more happy if I had like the peg bag or one of the heavy shaft potion, is it? But alas, it's whatever. It is whatever. I think it'll be more than fine. Especially against this last fight. I think it'll be blind. It'll be too blind to be able to hit me. And then I'll have overflow to deal with the mini guys. So it'll be perfectly fine. Let's see though. Right off the bat? Don't mind if I do. You're spoiling me. Oh, you shouldn't have. There's the puppet gone, which means that I should start to head A, towards the refresh, and B, focus on hitting as many blind shots as I can before it becomes a problem. Or before it winds up to shoot again. It's already got 45% chance to miss. I just need to hopefully make that higher. And this should bring it all the way up to like 66 or something, 65. I'm fine with that. Not to mention, it's already down to 900 health. With a massive chance to miss here. I'm perfectly fine here. 70% chance. It doesn't hit. Very nice. I should be able to kill it on this shot or the next. Wow, I'm actually going to reload. Am I? Yeah, I am. Wow, okay. That's surprising. I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting to have to reload. Alright, there we go. Now, here's the question of what do we do? What do we do? I don't like the constricting change. I find it kind of annoying. I don't think multi-ball is the thing to go for right now. Haglin Satchel is out, so I guess it's just Curse Mask. Orbs getting +2/+3. Anytime I'm debuffed. Granted, I do get Confusion 4, which I do hate, but alas. I feel like it's a good trade-off. I think it's one of the more balanced boss relics, and I do like it. I do like that relic a lot. I will be honest. And honestly, the Bramble is kind of surprising me. Just between me and you, the Bramble and Darkness Eternal are good. Good. Against specifically the bosses that I have faced. Because I'm pretty sure against the big wall, it would suck. Against the wall elite fight, they would suck. However, against... And the mole fight? The mole fight's like impossible. It's so bad with the Bramble. Because it just locks it right in front of you, so it's always doing 10 damage to you. Which you'd think, oh, I can just always do damage to it. But no, it's doing more damage to you than you are to it. I think it's kind of really... It is certainly situational, and it is showing me that aspect of these two orbs, which I never really anticipated, if I'm gonna be honest. I would always pass these up no matter what, so I'm happy that there is a reason for them now. It's kind of like the Orbsium, which was a surprise to be sure, again, with that one, because it did do a lot of on-hit. Orbs getting +1/+0, sure, why not? And then every gold collected during navigation, sure, why not? I'll take both of them. I'll leave the rest, though. I don't think they're very valuable. Like, moving a refresh after every shot, that's whatever. And then, what am I thinking of? The getting +2/+0 every reload was the other one there. I don't think those are incredibly useful, but they Like, they're not incredibly useful for what I am doing. My deck's just too big. I'd rather save my money. I'd rather be a gold hoarder. I'd rather be a goblin. A Peglin, if you will. Peglin versus the Slenderland. Who's gonna win? My guess? Peglin. It's not gonna be able to see where I'm coming from. It'll be too blind. Get blinded, nerd. Slenderland? More like Blinderland. That was bad. That was really bad. I'm cringing at my own joke at this point, and I've made some. I think that's the worst one I've made so far. All right. Here we go. Not bad. Ooh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna take any damage here. If it does do damage, I'm gonna be honestly kind of disappointed. But here we are. 101 blind! You can officially not do damage to me! Yes! There we go. Finishing it all off. And the Power Glove. Attacks gain +1/+1. That is such a good relic. There is no downside to it, ever. Like, even the relics that are good for only crits, or for only non-crits, it doesn't matter. It's good for both, because it uniquely buffs both sides. And then, whenever a crit is triggered, deal your orbs damage to all enemies. I have a lot of crit damage. That's pretty nice. Plus another elite fight after this. I'm kind of hoping it's the invisible one, or the inverted one. Yes, I can bully you, you stupid inverted enemy. Yeah, that's right. Try and move. I dare you. You know what I kind of want to do? Just to bully this guy, because this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let Safety Net and 30 damage orbs take this guy out. That's right. And you're completely blinded. Okay, I've already gotten bored. I'm going back to actually trying here. Yeah. I'm actually really happy I do have these specific orbs, because just look at where the refresh is on this guy. I can't ever get up there, can I? Okay, no I can. Okay, we're fine. But you do have 131 blind, so 131% chance to miss. So there's that. What a fun build. And I do think it is absolutely very balanced, too. Immediately deal 1 damage. I do think is probably the best one there. After all, like, dealing 1 damage is pretty, like, it's pretty negligible most of the time, but sometimes it's quite useful. And then increase your max health by 15. The other one, I don't think there is any resistance enemies here. I think it's the QR code boss, right? It is, yeah. So there's no resistance bosses left, potentially even, at all. So, no sense in taking resistances. Oh, come on, crit! No! Unfortunate. That's okay. That's okay. I do need to hit this refresh, though. That is something that does need to happen. Or not. It either does or doesn't need to happen. I guess I'm fine without it. I'll heal up, though. Why not? And then just need to get down through here. It's not a big deal regardless. Maybe I can use super boots, but no reason for me to have any gold left over after this. Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. 57 max health loss. I think I'm gonna take it. Steal 1 life from every selected enemy. I mean, it's healing. It does mean I'm kind of on a clock for killing these guys, but hopefully it's fine. Pegboard starting with +3 bombs. Quite nice. I'm on a clock now for getting rid of these guys, these QR code bosses, because they can do some serious damage in 1 turn. Which is fine. Certainly would have rathered be able to just get that without the health loss, you know? It's always nice if you can get the reward without the risk, right? That's basically what I'm asking for here. I know it's too far-fetched, I know it won't happen, but still, I can beg. I can be a chooser. I can be that beggar that wishes to be the chooser. Oh, come on, I missed the refresh. Dang it. I should have just waited. Again, there goes my patience once again. Just causing me harm. I will go for the blind, though. Make sure it's at least mostly blinded before my next turn. Hey, of course you hit that. That's unfortunate. I'm not nearly as healthy as I wanted to be. Hopefully you don't die, so I can get maybe... Oh, you did die. At least I get to heal 1 time. Refreshive honestly might be good. Oh, I have 1 more fight here. Nice. And the super boots. I forgot about the super boots. Until after I had already shot. But it healed me 17, so honestly, I'll take it. I will gladly take 17 health. The last Bramball to go off. Please! Bramball them all! Nah, you won't. Unfortunate. That's okay, though. 1 bomb, and everything is dead. Or at least the middle one is. And then the puppet coming in handy. The puppet's actually been really good. And I don't think there's been a time since the Crits Miles Police has showed up that I've needed to use it. So I'm not even disappointed about my choice there, whatsoever. Or I've had the opportunity, not needed to use it. I've had the opportunity. I don't think I have, though. Final battle time. I would love to get some blind on each of them. So I'm honestly going to cycle through here, just try and get as much blind on each of them before I kill any, because I know they get +2/+2 for every single one that does die. So that's my main goal right now, to just blind each of them equally. Okay, gotta hit the refresh here soon. And there we go. Blind time again. Ooh, that one wasn't good. That one wasn't good at all. It's the confusion, man, I'm telling you. The confusion. It's always bad for me. 44 blind on 1. I'm starting to get some pretty good blind numbers up there. And then you just gotta hopefully hit the refresh at some point, please. That's all I'm asking. Not asking for much here. I don't think, anyway. Blind time. In we go, please! Refresh! What a bad spot. How did that hit? Wait, that was such a good spot for the refresh. What am I doing? Why am I trying to throw it over to the left every time? How silly of me. And you know how I said I wanted to kill these fast? Look at what I'm not doing. I am not killing these fast whatsoever. But it's honestly fine, because I'm healing up. They're all blind. Very blind. I don't even know. Do I want to kill that? I don't think I do. Or do I? I'm gonna kill it. It does buff up the other guys, but I am probably taking less damage overall. And they are still very blind, so it might still be fine. 42, 34, and 53. Blind to the bottom one now, I think is the right call. They are really, really damaging now. 11 extra damage on every single one. Huge damage. Oh, I could have killed the blue one. But it's fine. Again, blind is on my side. Blind is on my side. 73, that's pretty much always missing now. Wait, oh, no. All my brambles, they're all lined up. I can't do it anymore. I can't blind them. Oh no, no. What am I gonna do? Actually damage them? No, I didn't think this far ahead. On the bright side, they can't really damage me either, so we're good. Come on, hit the refresh. Let me hit this refresh, please. Okay, nice. I actually managed to hit it there. I'm quite surprised, if I'm gonna be honest. But whatever. Blue guy dies. 73 and 54 blind, respectively, each. They will have 13 extra damage apiece. I think that's more or less fine, though. Maybe the orange guy dies? I don't know. Oh, the orange guy dies too! Very nice. And then I think it's only respectable for me to fully blind this guy. I think that's the only course of action here. And while this guy is dying, I do want to mention, A, if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It would really help me out. And also, if you are interested, I will be doing over the course of December, started December 1st, and then the 8th, 15th, 22nd, 29th, I'll be doing a $25 Steam CAD giveaway in my Discord. If you are interested, the link is in the description. Just join. It's very easy. Just click on the emote and you are in. So, anyway, see ya.